Hey True Believers, Chris Mack coming at you with an action figure today that I picked up, haven't reviewed, it's been sitting there, and finally my brain kicked in and said, review this figure. So today we are going over the Marvel Diamond Select Uatu the Watcher. And guys, when I heard that this was announced, I had to grab me one because the Watchers are just so ominous and just an interesting character from the old school Silver days that just brought into the new age, and we still enjoy them all the same. Now, if you guys want to get the Watcher, first and foremost, always check with your local comic shop or wherever it is you like to get your comics and action figures. If not, at the time of this recording, he is still available on Amazon. So you see Uatu here, cool little, I guess, Watchers logo with the moon there. Watcher, Marvel Select, cool stuff there. Blister pack. Come around. Cool looking product shot, not like the Marvel Legends, but still a fancy looking thing, especially with the comic book art right there. Love it. I'll make sure you get a close up on that right up so you can check it out at your convenience. Come back around here, and like with the Marvel Legends, I like that. Well, not with the Marvel Legends, well, kind of with the Marvel Legends, but more so with the, what are those things called? The things that do stuff on top of this stuff. McFarlane Toys, where if this was on a shelf, you would know immediately this is the Watcher. So I like that, there's no text, but you can get who the character is, or at least, even if you don't know the name, you're like, hey, that looks cool, let me look at the figure. Come back around, nothing on the bottom, nothing on the top. So with that said, is this figure worth a flip? Let's get him out of the package and take a closer look. Now here's Uatu out of the packaging, and you get him on his base, and whoo, this is a gorgeous character. It's almost as if this dude was like, you know what, I'm gonna copy the pages, and just jumped right out of the panels from Jack Kirby and Stan Lee, and standing before us, large and in charge, ready to observe and record everything that goes across the 616 and all of its alternate dimensions. This is a beautiful piece, though, as I always say, there are going to be some things, especially on this figure, that are going to chap your hide, drive you up the wall, and frost you there. What do I mean by that? Let's go and take a further look. Uatu is a member of the Watchers. They're an extraterrestrial species who in the distant past stationed themselves across space to monitor the activities of other species. Uatu is the Watcher who observes Earth, its multiverse, and its solar system from the blue area of the moon. And he really kind of spanked Wolverine's butt for ending up in his little sanctuary. So make sure to read the Dark Phoenix Saga, because that was quite hilarious to show how powerful these guys can be when provoked. He was created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby and first appeared in Fantastic Four number 13 from April of 1963, but he did not have a name. The origin of Uatu was revealed in Tales of Suspense numbers 52 through 53, which was April and May of 1964, and his name was revealed in Captain Marvel number 39 from July of 1975, so almost went a decade without a name. If I'm missing something, feel free to make fun of me down in the comments, guys, but that's just kind of a quick overview of Uatu and who the Watchers are. Now let's talk about this figure and why you should give a damn. Other than the fact that it's absolutely gorgeous, stands I think about 7.5 feet. Now this little piece here, it's supposed to be like a cosmic planet or something. I kind of wish it was more than just a half. Like if it was like an entire piece, like, if you really wanted to, you could probably 3D print this and then glue them together to get a full base, but I'm just all about accessories. It would have been cool if it came with like a little planet to hold or something to that nature. Would have been nice. But at least if you're just going to display him on a shelf, you got this cool little cosmic rock going on with all the, the dry brushing of the black and the purples. Look good. The feet, however, this is one thing about this figure that I will say pisses me off, is his feet are kind of close together, as you can see. So it's sort of see, when you put him in one, it doesn't go in the other hole. You have to sort of bend the legs to make them do some semblance of standing in those pegs. So you may have to warm your figure up to get that done. But at least once it's in there, it's kind of in there, unless you monkey with it too much. But again, I would rather have the accessory than no accessory at all. And that's everything that he comes with and started like, crap, I wish there was more. However, gorgeous figure right here. I always loved how they had this big flowing cape. I wish, again, we want to save plastic. Okay, well, stop making plastic capes and give us cloth capes with bendy wire. Oh my God. Just think of all the plastic you could save by giving us those cloths, and then we could just do this instead of having to hold it. And I hate this on all plastic capes. McFarlane, Hasbro, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. At least the collar here looks good. And it stays on there relatively well. Be careful getting it out of the packaging though, because yeah, that's a thing. Now the skin tones, not bad. Looks like he's supposed to. Those whited out irises look great. All the little bumps in the face to kind of be like Mr. Frowny Face. So you got that going on. Ears look good. Musculature looks great. Love the sash. Again, I would have enjoyed that if that was cloth, but it is what it is. And it looks kind of like you can take it on. No, you can't take it off. Look, look. They lie. Look at that. It does not look like you could pop that sucker out. Come back around here and pop it out there. No, it's freaking glued. So, he's a hostage of his own sash. Sad and whatever. Gold. If you can't tell, I'm just like, nope, haven't had enough coffee. I'm not even going there. I'm not going to. It is what it is. At least it looks like cloth where, you know, it's supposed to ripple. Whatever. Logo looks great. Cool little diamond. I'm not sure if that's supposed to symbolize the Watchers or whatever, but I like that. It kind of has like a sun look about it with that silver pendant in the middle. Very cool. Golds look great. Gloves look fancy in gold. Love it, love it. Especially since he can kind of bend the hand to make it look like he's holding his stash. His stash. I have a mustache. Anyway, I have to have fun with myself. Anyway, where was I going? Oh yeah, we're talking about gloves. So yeah, it kind of has like that ancient Rome look where they can hold their sash and have like that sense of dignity. Kind of a cool look. Boots, fancy, fold the way they should in Silver Age style. Same with the toga. All right, we're gonna stop talking about Animal House. But yeah, paint apps all around. Gorgeous. Just flipping plastic flappy cape. Ugh, I just cannot stand flappy capes no more. I want cloth capes with bendy wire. I know, I'm having a tantrum. Okay, now we've gone over the paint apps. Gorgeous, as we said. Now for articulation. This is kind of where this figure sets me off the rails and makes me just kind of want to go choo 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 down my own track, if you get my gist. So head, bloop, head up, head go boop 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 boop. He has a really great range of motion and a lot of play, so get some great options there. Arm, you have to finagle the cape, but can go 360. And as I always say, when you're warming up your figures, be careful, because I have a cautionary to tell in one of my upcoming reviews about that. So, it is what it is. But at least you can get the chicken wing, hot dog and bologna going on there. 90-degree elbow. Hand go down, hand go up. Good stuff there. And it goes spinny, 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 spinny. Got the helicopter move there. Waist, whoop, good stuff. And this is where the articulation pisses me off. There's none. He is a prisoner of this. There is no joints, nothing. That's it. That's it, folks. We just get a figure with an upper body articulation. I feel at this point we should just have the that first release of Cannonball. That's what I was talking about with this. If you could actually have like a leg pivot in there, then you could have gotten his legs much easier. But as it stands, having no pivot, no toe pivot, no double jointed knees, no side to side, back and forth motion makes that useless. And to you too, legs, that just kind of really just makes it a wet fart on this whole figure. But I'll let it pass because I like the Watchers, but I'm stuck in this position for eternity. That really grinds my gears. Now here's Uatu, next to some of the other powerful beings from the Marvel Universe. This is the Deluxe Marvel Legends Thanos, and this is the Marvel Legends Deluxe Age of Apocalypse. And even so, they're tall. You know, they're almost just on the same head height as Uatu here, who's just a little bit bigger. So these are between 6 and 7, so he at least has to be 7.5 or so. And then, of course, and Deadpool 2, who just thought that this was a party to crash, and as you can see, no one's really happy with him being here. But guys, you get this Watcher, even though he's a Marvel Diamond Select, as I said, very comic accurate, is going to look absolutely gorgeous on your display, or if you're wanting to take photographs with your Fantastic Four figures or a Silver Surfer, you are going to be right in the pocket with this character, just by, as you can see, judging them with these two characters and Deadpool 2. This figure is awesome. The only real thing that I hate, well, two things, but major that I really hate about this figure is the lack of articulations in the leg. Diamond Select made an excellent looking Watcher. So I want to know what the hell they were sniffing or smoking to be like, hey, let's give him static legs. That was... I try not to be mean, but that was stupid. Oh my god, was that... What were they thinking? That was so stupid. Okay, we're good now. The only other thing that irritates me, and this goes with the McFarlane toys, Hasbro, you want to save plastic, but yet you give us plastic capes. Bendy cloth wire capes should be the new industry standard across the board. It just makes them look more dynamic, especially when you want to make them look like they're sitting in a throne room or whatever. Trying to make them sit with those capes, it's asinine, it's stupid. And it drives you up the wall. Both those things aside, sculpt-wise, paint-wise, beautiful figure, and it just encompasses what the Watchers look like. The size is excellent, especially when you put them up against your Marvel Legends figures like the Fantastic Four. You know, it'd been cool if he maybe is a little bit bigger, but still, gorgeous figure. Overall, flaws aside, and I highly, highly recommend picking them up. And like I said, you want to pick it up, check out the places that we talked about at the beginning of this review. And if you've enjoyed this review, we really appreciate if you take a moment to hit like, share, and subscribe. Helps the club channel more than you could possibly know. And if you don't mind hitting that fancy little Watcher bell next to subscribe, that way we can upload content, you guys get notified. Come to the channel, and we love talking with y'all and hearing your thoughts and feedback down in the comments below or our social media pages, which I'll make sure to leave the links down in the description. So with all that said, photo slideshow coming up next. Hope y'all continue to have an absolutely amazing day reading, and happy hunting, true believers.